Hi, it's Diana of Fearlessly 40 back for my second video. And as I mentioned last week in my very first video, what I hope to do is help people dust off these kind of someday aspirations and do something with them finally. And what I'm going to do about that, while I don't have much of a following right now, I'd just like to share sort of what I'm doing over the next few months, how I'm keeping up steady progress on stuff that's meaningful to me amidst like countless distractions. I work full time now. I'm married with a toddler. I have a good group of family and friends to try to keep up with. And so the biggest hurdle that I find in accomplishing anything really like tangible that I have results for is that my life is busy. Usually happily so, but sometimes there are some kinks along the road, and it's really easy to get caught up in distractions, and sort of by the time you go back to pick up where you left off, it takes a lot of upward motivation to try to get back to where you were, and it's disheartening, and it's hard to get back to unless you have the right motivation, support, something to keep you going. So also, the busier I get, the less energy and motivation I have to stick to the kind of routine, the kind of consistency that will actually show something. Your efforts pile up on each other and you have something to show for it. So I want to keep up my energy and motivation and just keep checking in. So as I was thinking about earning a following here, having something you might want to actually pay attention and follow along with, I was hesitant to commit to any one thing because there are a million weight loss bloggers, there are a million organization bloggers or recipe bloggers, or there's so many different efforts out there, and that's fantastic, but I'm just not feeling any one particular area of my life that I'm motivated enough to keep up with. I usually have 4 or 5 things that I want to improve at any given time, or I'll be this all or nothing perfectionistic type and I'll do really well, like train for a marathon for my 35th birthday, and I did, and I did it, but then the 3 months after I was just toast. I was exhausted and I was a total couch potato, so that's not the best result ultimately either. So what's a way to find balance and keep moving? So this week, I went ahead and I bought a book that I had my eye on for months. And I'm actually really excited to start it. I've gotten through the first chapter and it, totally speaks to me. I'm totally on board. Because I think it's going to give me a focus that's easy to keep concrete and take steps forward for and see tangible results for. And all the while, it's going to let me incorporate elements of different parts of my life. So I don't have to put aside self-care or, building my coaching business to follow along with this book and, do sort of the easy things of the book. The book seems easy, but it's also going to sort of incorporate bigger perspective from different areas of my life. And I like that. I think it's going to have a lot of different results that way without it becoming too out there or existential or too much for me to keep track of. So I'm excited. So let me check my notes here. Sorry. I think it'll help me, rein all those different areas in and keep it simple. So let me share what I want more of right now, and I don't know if you want any of these things too, but just so you sort of get to know who I am a little bit better. I can do a little Vanna White here. I want to coach women. I want to talk to people one-on-one and get to know them and put forth that piece of myself in this world, and that's my thing that I can do, that I can give. It's good for me, it's good for others, so I have to do that if I'm going to be good in other areas of my life. Home, my family's important to me. Organization, finding things, having fun and flow and just having it be easy. Having a home and family life that fuels my soul and my spirit so that I can be the best person that I can be most of the time. If you go down to health here, there's self-care, there's good eats, there's moving, all the things I know I should do, but I am not at all motivated to do right now, and as a result, I'm a good 35 to 40 pounds overweight, and I don't care. So let's hope that ties in somehow. And finally, I just want a sense of ease with everything. I like being back at work full-time now. I like my life, but I want to make it streamlined and easier and enjoy more of it and worry about less of it. So there are elements of money in there, being able to pick up and be spontaneous in different things. And overall, just with everything in my life, I want it to be a conscious choice. I want to look around where I am and say, you know what, I pretty much chose this. I created this, and this is pretty much where I want to be. So those are my overall goals that I think that this book that I have chosen is going to help me with. And of course, I have to leave you in a little bit of suspense, plus this video is getting really long. I'm sorry about that. So in my next video, I'm going to share what the book is and why I feel it's perfect for me right now. If you have any guesses as to what it might be, or if you've read something similar and you have a recommendation that you actually, think I should read in addition to this book at some point, I would love it if you would share it in the comments here on YouTube or on my Fearlessly 40 Facebook page. I'm curious to see what you know about there and help me find some more resources. So I will keep you in suspense for the next couple of days, and I will see you soon. Thanks so much for watching.